Hey guys, Ruth Delgado here and Ruth Delgado's Glamour page. Sorry, no, I have not yet done my hair. But y'all gotta understand it's such a process doing my hair that I gotta get in motion to actually do it. And so that's why it's not done yet. But it's definitely getting done today. But before I do that, as y'all seen, I just took my mannequin head off of the stand here because it's easier to work on it in my lap than on the stand. Because I'm going to do a braid tutorial on the mannequin head. Because I don't want to do it in my own hair because I'm about to do my hair. And I like to practice anyway. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I feel like, why not? It probably can benefit some of my viewers that may have issues with braiding. Sorry for that pause, y'all. I had to get some stuff for the hair. Make it a little bit more pliable for me. I don't usually like to use the products that I use on my natural hair, the same ones on my mannequin head all the time because it's a little bit of a waste because obviously she's fake. But it's a lot harder to braid if I don't put something in the hair. So I still haven't learned yet how to keep this stabilized. So I know with braids it's a lot harder because you gotta like have the head angled anyway. So good thing I'm doing this on my laptop so I can actually angle it. So first portion, as you guys can see, great angle, right? That's why I just took it off of the thing right here. So what you do is you take 1, 2, 3 pieces. As you guys can see in the camera, this is 3 pieces. You know what? Let me put the light on. I actually have a ring light and I'm not using it. Why? Because I didn't think about it till just now. Okay, that's better. So you got the 3 pieces here, y'all. And what you're going to do is you're going to grip those 3 pieces first, and then you're going to turn them under and pull the hair that's underneath. And keep doing this all the way down till you get to the bottom. Now, one issue that I might share with some of you guys is I have gotten tightened over the years, especially when I'm braiding other people's hair. But one issue that I still consistently have sometimes is once I get down to like the nape of the neck, I loosen up a lot of times. And I think one reason why is because I know that part hurts. And I feel bad for my people that are getting their hair done and their scalp might be, they may be tender-headed. Like me, I'm tender-headed a little. So similar to me, they may be tender-headed. So if they are, when you have to consistently keep pulling tight on a tender-headed person's head, it's a bit of a hassle because they're going to feel it. Let's just say that. So that's probably more than likely one of the major reasons why a lot of times when I get to this part right here, I have an issue with pulling it tight like I'm doing right now. Like, I know her head is not real, so I don't have to worry about hurting her. I'm not getting any responses of her, pulling back or saying ouch or moving her head because she's not comfortable. But unfortunately, when I'm doing people's head, that's the issues that I go through, and that's why a lot of times I don't even usually pull it tight. Like, it's pulled tight right here, as you can see. But a lot of times when I'm doing a natural person's head, including my own head, a real person's head, I have a hard time pulling it like that. But anyway, so I'm not sure how many of these braids I'm going to do. I'm probably going to do about 3 or 4 of them. I was thinking about doing like the whole quadrant of the hair right here, but I don't know if I have the time. And I'm trying to have my face and the mannequin face in the camera. If y'all wondering why I'm trying to peek down low, that's why. It's a little bit of a strain on my neck, but I want y'all to see me. Okay, so next. Alright, this is the next part. Put this up and out of my way. So in case you guys didn't catch when I did it the first time, you want to make sure that whenever you're braiding, I don't have my clips right now right in front of me, but I do have some. If you have clips, use them because they're beneficial for when you're braiding, especially. So if you don't have a hair tie like I do, you can use clips and just clip the hair to the side or just put it in a hair tie like I did here. So again, this is the second part of the hair. Again, we're taking 1, 2, and 3 pieces of the hair, and then we're twisting those 3 pieces into each other, but we're also grabbing the hair underneath and pulling it up into that and making it as tight as possible. But if you're doing an actual human person's head, you want to be careful on their head if they're tender-headed, like I said. Because if you're a person that's like me, when I'm doing people's head, I really don't want to hurt anybody's head. So I feel bad a lot of times when I'm pulling it tight and they're clearly uncomfortable because it hurts. And like I said, I have my issues myself sometimes, even when I'm doing my own hair, honestly, where I get tender-headed and my scalp be hurting me, but I have to do my hair. And that's another reason why I have my bonnet on today also, because like I said, I am going to do my hair actually today, but I don't like to do it very often because, one, it's a hassle. It takes a lot of energy out of me. And 2, because when I do my hair, it a lot of time does hurt. Now, it usually hurts a lot less now, than it did like when I was younger, but it still hurts. So now I could just brace myself for the pain when I know it's coming, especially when I'm doing my own hair. But when you're doing somebody else's hair and you know the pain, you feel kind of bad. And so that's why sometimes, yes, I feel a little bad when I'm braiding. So it may not be as tight as it should be to keep the look as uniform, as neat, and as nice as possible. As you guys can see, it's pretty tight. Okay, I'm gonna braid her all the way down as far as I can. If she comes out, she just comes out. Because I don't know where any of my small rubber bands are. But since that's so cute from the look that I already had, that'll work. So we're gonna do the third part here. And if you guys are learning something from me doing these hair videos, let me know. Tell me. Communicate with me. Put a comment in the comment section. Tell me something. I will respond back when I get the opportunity and the chance to do so. Honestly, I'm still working on getting my internet. But like I told you guys, I'm also working on moving. So it's a lot that I'm doing right now. So that's why I keep asking you guys to just work with me and be patient with me, please. And I'll make it worth it. Well, I'm already making it worth it. I'm already right now I'm doing a video for you guys, like even with the bonnet on, even though I'm not all made up in this video, but y'all will see me in more videos all made up because I love to give you guys that treat. But I also love to give you guys the raw, unfiltered version of myself, which is this. This is all me. It's me when I get all made up. It's also me excuse me guys, when I'm like this and I'm not all made up and I'm just like really getting myself to stay on focus without me having to keep up a certain kind of look all the time. Like, I like to get cute, but I shouldn't have to get made up all the time. So that's why sometimes I don't mind doing these videos where I'll sometimes, like this right now, be kind of regular schmuggler and not made up or anything at all. Good thing I do have at least some jewelry on. But other than that, like my hair is in the bonnet and everything, and I got some regular schmuggler clothes on, and she's just giving plain. I got sweatpants on and my boots, my Uggies. So it's just I'm just doing very plain Jane right at the moment. But if I do any more videos later on today, after I get made up, you guys will see. It's just a thing I do, okay? I like to show the transformation. But anyway, so as you guys can see, I'm going to put this camera back down again because I wanted y'all to see me while I was talking. That's why I put it up like that. But anywho, put it back down. So as you guys can see, the first two are done right here. And so now I'm going to comb out this third quadrant that I already parted off to the side. And as you guys can see, besides the little bit of leave-in conditioner, strengthener that I actually used in the beginning just to brush her hair out, besides that, I have not used any products. Now, if I used products, it is a great possibility that this would look a lot neater and probably a lot more uniform and better. But I'm just overall showing the concept to you guys and as well practicing myself. So As you guys can see, these are the 3 parts that I've been showing you for each one of the parts. I'm pulling the hair as I pull it up. I'm also pulling the hair from underneath to join those 3 strands and twist on down. Twist on down. That's all you doing. I remember I was trying to teach myself how to braid because nobody really was trying to give me instructions with that specific skill. But I did used to a lot of times go with my aunt to her job, and she was a hairstylist. So I used to watch her and other people braid and put weaves in and straighten hair and just do upkeep, do locks, do all kinds of looks in people's heads. And honestly, at that time it was kind of fun to watch. Now, I don't know. Maybe I grew out of it. As you guys can see, I'm doing the best that I can to keep it as tight as possible, even though my hands are starting to hurt, guys. This is one of the reasons why I don't usually do braids too much, because yes, they do make my hands hurt. And that's a little frustrating for me, because when I'm doing practice like I'm doing right now, I really don't want to stop. But I'm going to eventually have to, because my hands are hurting. Okay, guys, I'm messing up a little bit because my hands are hurting. But anyway, as you guys can see from the beginning, it's pretty tight and consistent until it got down here where my hands are like, I'm struggling a little bit here. But I think you guys get the gist so far. And since I said in the beginning of the video, I was going to do half of the head, like complete half of the head at least, but I really don't have time to do all of that, so I'm going to at least do 4 for you guys. So that's what I'm working on doing, okay? But let me take a little snooze break because my hands again are challenging a sister, okay? Give me a minute. Okay. This is going to be the last one that I do on camera for you guys, to show you guys one more time how to do cornrow braids. Okay, so this is the 4th braid that I'm taking out and putting the hair to the side to get it out of the way. Since I don't have any of my clips handy right now, and I'm gonna comb that out, and then we're gonna do the same routine again, same process over and over again. Gonna put her head up, and we're taking 1, 2, 3 pieces, and we're twisting them. Twist, and then we're gonna grip the hair underneath. Pull that hair from underneath while you're twisting the 3 strands. Pull the hair underneath while you're twisting the 3 strands. Okay? And so you just want to keep that consistency. The more you keep that consistency, the better the braid will look. And if my braids were a little thicker, if I would have made my quadrants a little thicker, or my partings a little thicker, my braids would probably look better. But I really didn't want them too thick, honestly. That's why I did them the way that I did. Okay, so y'all see, y'all get the idea, right? As you see, once you get to the bottom part where the hair is thicker, it's a lot easier to grip and pull than it is at the top. At the top, it's a little harder because the strands of hair is thinner. And like I said, you want to be careful on people's head. And even if it's your own head, you still want to be careful, and you don't want to pull too hard on anybody's head. But you want to pull just enough to have the right consistency and tightness that the person wants, or that you want, who's getting their braids. But like I told you guys, my hands are giving me a bit of a problem right now. So braid might be getting a little weird looking, and that's probably why. But as you guys can see, she's almost done. All right. That's the last braid, so there's your tutorial. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And what? Become a part of Truth Tribe. Because if you vibe with Ruth, you vibing with the truth. And that's just that on that. See you when you come back.